Hey coaches and anybody else that wants to watch this video, my name is Eric Keitlinger. I am the co-owner of Bama Bounders Gymnastics in Northport, Alabama. I am also the meet director for the 2022 Region 8 XCEL Regionals. This is the regional that got canceled in 2020 due to the events that we all know that started in 2020. So this meet has been 4 years in the making. So I want to welcome you to the Foley Event Center in Foley, Alabama. Sorry, that's not the Gulf of Mexico behind me. That's Lake Tuscaloosa. But you can find the Foley Event Center at 1001 East Pride Boulevard, Foley, Alabama 36535. It is right beside the Olwa Amusement Park and Water Park and right around the corner from the Tanger Outlets. You can get to our website at thebamabounders.com. If you go over and hover over competitions and then click the Region 8 XCEL Regionals 2022, you will find the official schedule once it's published, a tentative schedule, a map that tells you exactly where Foley Event Center is located, the lodging link, and the Foley Sports and Tourism Team Travel Guide. Again, we are super excited to finally be the hosts of the 2022 Region 8 XCEL Regionals. We can't wait to see y'all at the beach.
Hey everybody, I'm Mike Holder for the Alabama USA Gymnastics State Chair and one of the co-meet directors for our 2022 Region 8 XCEL Regional Championships. Our other meet director is Eric Keitlinger, co-owner of the Bama Bounders, who you just heard from. We're looking forward to having everybody in Foley in May for the XCEL Regional Championships. This year's XCEL Regional Championships will be held at the Foley Event Center, which you see virtually behind me, in Foley, Alabama, on May 6th through the 8th. We want to congratulate all the athletes for their accomplishment of achieving XCEL Regionals and their coaches for all the hard work they put in getting those athletes there this year. We're looking forward to hosting all of our families, friends, supporters of our athletes in the Foley area. We're glad you're making the trip with them, and we're looking forward to seeing all of you. An important website for you to remember, thebamabounders.com, then go to competitions, then the pull-down menu, and you'll see 2022 XCEL Regionals there. You'll have a lot of information there for you and a lot of links for you to click. Another site is the Foley Sports Tourism website, and that will have some information as well, but they're all linked off the Bama Bounders page. This video coaches meeting is to sort of help things go easier, not just when you get to the arena, but also when you're in the area, to give you some idea of what's around the event center and some of the great things you can do in the Foley area while you're here during this weekend. Then we'll give you some quick housekeeping items for actually during the competition. Immediately behind the center, behind me there out those doors, is the Tropic Falls at Olwa Amusement Park Complex. It's 21 major rides. It's really a great place to spend some time. Rides for all ages. There's thrill rides, kids rides, small kids rides. Great music being pumped through all the time. There's a splash pad back there. And there's a brand new indoor water park that we're hoping like heck is going to be open in May. That scheduled opening date is the first week in May, which would get it open just in time for XCEL Regionals. So we're hoping for that as well. But also back there, between the amusement park and the event center, is the Olwa Shopping Village, which has some great shops, but it also has some wonderful restaurants, including Paula Dean's, the Groovy Goat, the Hershey Ice Cream Bar. There's Lucy's Retired Surfer Bar, which is a really cool place, and Sassy Bass Amazing Grill. All great food back there. But then again, within a couple of blocks, we have Lambert's, which is the home of throwed rolls. That's a famous thing around here in lower Alabama. We also have Fish River Grill, where they serve swamp soup. And about 2 blocks away in that general vicinity also is Tanger Outlets, that has a number of outlets, including some of our athletes' favorites, which are Nike and Under Armour. Close by also is the famous Wolf Bay restaurant. And then, believe it or not, only a block away is the Gulf Bowl Center, which has an indoor arcade, an indoor laser tag, great bowling, and it also has a pretty well-kept secret of a seafood restaurant called the Captain's Table in there. So check those out. The Foley area has a numerous hotels all around. Those are also listed on the website. Additional lodging can be found in the Daphne and Spanish Fort area, which is just north of Foley. And there's always lodging, condominiums, hotels, and everything available right along the Gulf Coast in the Gulf Shores Orange Beach area. And that area, with its sugar white sands and warm waters, is only 15 minutes south of here. So you can check out any of those areas. We hope you enjoy all of that. We look forward to having all of you guys here in Foley in May. And now we're going to do a video coaches meeting for some of the things that you need to know when you get here at the event center. And this will be our video coaches meeting. One of the first questions everybody has is, when will the schedule come out? Right now, because of all the different dates that XCEL state meets are being held, the schedule is tentatively going to come out on April 14th. We'll give you a little bit of an idea of who competes when so that you can better plan your trip to Foley. But be aware, coaches, that there are 2 gyms competing in the same division at the same time. So plan accordingly with the number of coaches that you send, because you might have athletes from the same level, same division on both sides at the same time. We'll have sides designated Gym A and Gym B, and they'll be clearly marked with signs for not only the competition areas, but the seating areas and the awards areas. On Friday, we'll have 4 sessions of gold athletes competing in each gym. The 4th session on one side will be our gold state team competition, and the other side will continue to be gold all-star competition. On Saturday, there'll be 1 more session of gold athletes competing, and then there'll be 4 sessions of platinum athletes, 2 in each gym, and the 3rd session will be our state team competition in platinum. And our final 2 sessions on Saturday will be diamond, with one side being the diamond state team competition and the other being diamond all-stars. On Sunday, we'll have 3 sessions of silver athletes, with our state team competition coming in the 4th session in one of those gyms. The other gym will not have any competition. Okay, when you get to the event center, we want all of our coaches to check in and our gymnasts to check in the front lobby. Coaches, you'll be issued a wristband each day that's a different color. So we need you to just come in and verify that you checked in on the 2nd and 3rd day to get your wristband. Those wristbands will enable you to be in the competition area, and will also enable you to go to our hospitality area, which you'll see behind me up there on that mezzanine. That will be our hospitality area all weekend. There's stairs at either end and an elevator up that way. We have some wonderful food coming in. You'll be well fed and taken care of, but make sure you have the wristband. Also, whoever's registering your coaches, please make sure that all those coaches are on meet reservations so that they can just sign in when they come in. We don't have to go through the process of scanning them and all that. That'll slow them down, add a little more stress to the entry process. Make sure that when you get to the floor, that your floor music device is fully charged. It's a USA Gymnastics approved device, which means it's got to be an MP3 player, computer, iPad, iPhone, tablet, some type of digital music player. We don't provide CD players anymore and have not for years. Also, you cannot use Wi-Fi or cellular to have your music. It must be downloaded on that device. So please make sure that's done before you leave the gym or before you leave the hotel coming to the center. You can't use Wi-Fi or cellular to stream music, so YouTube music and other music like that. Please make sure that that's on the device. Our equipment this weekend is being provided by the equipment guy. They'll be on site all weekend. Kenny Keener, Alec Mitchell, or Logan Borth, all 3 great guys, will be there to answer any equipment questions that you have or issues that we have with the equipment. We will have at least 1, hopefully 2 certified athletic trainers on site all weekend. The one we know we'll have will be Kitty Davis, one of the best in the business. He's at Children's Hospital in Birmingham. He also works for several gym facilities and has worked meets for several years. So Kitty's aware not only of injury, but also of gymnastics. He does a wonderful job with not only the injured athlete, but the coach, the parent. Great guy to be around. Our Region 8 chair, Deb Cornegay, will be at the table all weekend. And our meet referees will be Evelyn Chandler, our Region 8 technical chair, and the Gailey Craver, our Alabama State judging director. We've got a number of vendors at the XCEL Regionals. Busybodies, who has all kinds of gymnastics apparel and accessories. They'll also have the official XCEL Regional Meet t-shirts that you can buy and also be personalized with event champions, all-around champions, anything that you'd like. Tailor-made designs will be there with some unique gift ideas. And we'll have a representative from GK Elite Sportswear selling leotards. We'll also have a representative from GK there to distribute and help you with your state team apparel. We're hoping that you have a great competitive event, but we're hoping that you have a really, truly enjoyable time at the XCEL Regionals in the area of the country we like to call LA or Lower Alabama and the beautiful Gulf Coast region. Now I'm going to turn it over to Deb Cornegay, our regional chair, and Evelyn Chandler, our regional technical chair, for some more information.
Congratulations for qualifying your athletes to XCEL Regionals. I hope this video gives you the information you need for a successful regional competition. Even though you watch the entire video, you still need to come to the first part of the coaches meeting during the stretch of each session. All athletes that are 18 years of age or older must compete Safe Sport U110 before they can compete at regionals. If you have any athletes that have turned 18 since state meet, their membership is now impending and they have to complete Safe Sport before they can be on the competition floor at regionals. If you have a high school senior, please make sure to check the senior box when entering them in MeetMaker. You can add this as long as late registration is open. After that, email me their name. Coaches, once you enter the competition area, please have at least one of your coaches check in at the scores table as soon as possible. Rotation sheets will be taped down to the table and there will be highlighters and pens provided. Please find your gym name at the top of the sheet and highlight it. This will shorten our roll call at the coaches meeting. If you have any scratches, please mark through their name with a pen, but leave their competition number showing. By doing this, if we must rearrange squads, we'll be able to do it prior to the main coaches meeting. If scratches make the squads uneven, we will do a draw to move athletes to another squad to balance out the session. Your starting event could change. Awards. Each session is divided into 4 age groups and gymnasts receive medals for 50% of age group for event and 100% for all around. There is a banner at each chief judge table. That way you'll be able to tell your athletes where to look to salute to start your routine. State team sessions is 2 age groups, and during the state team session we can have no alternates on the competition floor. There is no individual club team competition at regionals, XCEL Regionals anymore. The top 4 scores per event count for team score for the state team competition, except for diamond, and the top 3 count per event. Apparel is provided by your state account, so please thank your state chairman and your state committee. We will give a plaque to each athlete as we start the state team competition. At the end of the competition, we will give plates to the first, second, and third place teams so they can stick those on their plaques. The Region 8 address book is online, and we have no Region 8 Congress this year, but National Congress is in Tampa, Florida, August 18th through the 21st.
Oh, hi. I'm Evelyn Chandler, and I'm your Regional Technical Director. I also have the privilege of being your meet referee at the spring competitions. And I want to go over a few things since we're here, and I'm multitasking just as you do every day. But some of the more common things I'd like to remind you of are stud earrings only. They also please have the leotards below the hip bone. And the one thing that we hate to do is take a deduction on a gymnast if the coach forgets to remove it. So If you happen to have a skill that needs to be evaluated in advance, please do so right now. So that I'm going to be at the score table or on the floor, so if you need to find out a start value that you missed, because they're all going to be flashed, as well as scores for each individual judge. But if you happen to need something, come see me first. Please do not approach the judges. You do need to know, though, if there's an inquiry, it is possible that the score could go down. So let's discuss that in advance. Only athletes permitted on the floor. And this is a true draw, which means you will not be able to rearrange the order in order to accommodate bar settings. Four! I gotta go.
But we'll give you some information to help you plan your
Have any scratches? Please mark through their. Gonna try again.
So there will be XL bronze. I'm sorry, we don't have it. Cookie, just start this whole thing over. I mean, I actually thought about using this one, but I couldn't tell if that was a shark or a dolphin, so didn't want to scare anybody. I hope this is the end, Cookie.